Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Guys, today I thought of this video idea a couple of days ago, and it's not going to be, a video that I always do on the channel, but I thought it would be really cool for the St. Patrick's Day promo to kind of go back and show you guys a couple of things that EA used to do, because, I've been playing FIFA since FIFA 12, 11, and I played FIFA before then on my PSP, but console at least I've been playing since like that time. And St. Patrick's Day, guys, used to be a promo on FIFA where like EA would do a lot of stuff, right? It's not anymore. And what we're showing you guys right now is that right now for St. Patrick's Day, I mean, we didn't even get an SBC today for St. Patrick's Day. Now, it's a rainy day for me, so the celebration is kind of a lull anyways. But for everybody celebrating, have a good celebration. Obviously, in the store, this year you can just buy kits and all this. But in FIFA, guys, over the years, we've had a lot of different stuff happen on St. Patrick's Day. So I thought it'd be kind of a cool trip down memory lane to kind of show you guys. I know some of you guys watching me are probably, maybe newer to FIFA in the last year or two, so you guys don't really remember, but it used to be a really crazy promo. So if you enjoy the video today, drop a thumbs up. And so I'm going to start off with taking it back to really last year. Last year, guys, we had a couple of players come out. I do remember these in FIFA 21. We had a couple of players come out, guys, for St. Patrick's Day. They weren't that crazy. They were basically like the MLS milestones. Like you could obtain these cards quite easily. Not quite easily, but you could go through and get these cards. And I think they also had done a what if Armstrong, which was a nice link to all of these. We had a what if promo last year, so it was around the time for all of these cards. And basically you had Shamrock scores. You had to score 10 goals using Republic of Ireland players and managerial masterpiece. So they basically made you use Irish players in the FUT tournament section, which was, I guess some way of EA kind of, making all these cards somewhat included. But, compared to the past, even FIFA 21 was really not that crazy when it came to these cards. Now, in FIFA 20, we had a bunch of stuff. And this is where you guys will see that it used to really be a promo. We had 4-leaf clover, right? Where, basically EA released like puzzle SBCs. I'll show you guys on the expired SBCs in a minute. And then there was an event calendar. You had a couple of daily SBCs. There was just a lot going on. They even had released icon moments keen and best loans in the objective. So they've always kind of done a theme with it, which is kind of surprising to me that they really hadn't done anything this year. But what I want to take you guys to real quick is now we're going to go to FIFA 17, and we'll look through a couple of things in FIFA 18 and 19. But I had to show you guys this, man, because this is Nepo, and Nepo has the graphics. So basically, in FIFA 17, guys, EA released pot of gold SBCs for the St. Patrick's Day promo. Now, some of you guys are going to see this and laugh laugh a lot, because you're going to never expect that this actually happened on FIFA. So there was a kit, and they also, in FIFA 17, they had released like a promo team in FIFA 17. And basically, you could do the kit, you could get the kit, and then you could get one St. Patrick's Day player. Now, we had these pot of gold SBCs. So basically, you would exchange a squad with green items for a pot of gold at any chance between 30K and 150K, right? That was the mega pot of gold. You had the premium pot of gold, and then you had the ultimate pot of gold, where it was a squad of green items, and you could get 40,000 coin to 300,000 coin worth. You had a Roy Keane loan with the 45K pack for 20 games. They had the 82 plus. So you guys can see, I mean, it was a legit promo at the time. Now, to get this St. Patrick's Day player, you had to put in 11 Irish players and had to be 90 chemistry. So back in the day, we saw this spike of, Irish players. This literally used to, this holiday used to have crazy market impact, because you guys can obviously tell if there's these pot of gold SBCs out, and, they're requiring 11 just to get one green player. I mean, they're going to go up a lot, right? And I don't know if Nep was able to look at them on the market. But you could see, he gets the kit. I don't have this stuff documented because I wasn't properly really creating content at the time. But Nep was my go-to when I was, when I was watching and playing FIFA at the time. So you could see they had the St. Patrick's, player put in there, and he was able to get Duffy, 72 rated, right? So that's what he was able to get. And this is probably just something general here. I don't know what this is for the group reward here. But let's go look at the pot of gold SBCs, and I want to see, did he go ahead and do it? I'm not sure if he did. Because I do want to see if he went ahead and did it. So he did. So he's doing the ultimate pot of gold. Now, the funny thing is, I think that these cards were potentially tradable. And we'll go through and we'll look at that in a minute. But you can see he's putting in 100 chemistry. You need 9. He needed 9 gold rare ones, right? He's doing a mega pot of gold. Now, remember, the ultimate, you have the chance between 40 and 300,000 coins. So check this out. It guarantees 10 items in the other two. And then in the ultimate, it guarantees 20 coin items. So this was the lower tier, right? So he got 5 done rares, and then he got 5 rares for 3K. So I think this one had a limit of potentially, I think it had a limit of 40K, but I'll see again when he opens it. So this one has a max of 150K. So when we take a look at it, he was able to get 10K, 15K, 20K, 25, 30, 34, 38, 42, 46. So that was very bad for what it could have been. And then the next one, he's going to get 20, right? And I think he did really bad. He got all 3K and he got 20 items. So I think he made like 60K, which is, again, at the lower end of what you could have made. So, like, these came out and these were just scams. And I know some of you guys, listen, we don't want this content nowadays. I'm telling you, this is terrible content. But I'm telling you guys, this used to be a thing. So, it was crazy to me because people actually used to take the risk on it. And if we look at the expired FUT price here, which you guys can see, it was 162K for a pot of gold that would give you between 40 and 300K. I mean, it's just crazy when you think about it, right? That these were the prices of these cards because obviously you can even just see from that video, Nep hit the lower end of the pot of gold most of the time. And we know that's how FIFA pack weight works, right? Obviously, you're most of the time going to hit the lower end of the pot of gold. So for me, like, totally crazy concept that this was ever even a thing. On FIFA, it's quite crazy to think about. When you think about it. Let me look up St. Patrick's Day and see if there's anything there. St. Patty's player. I don't know if I didn't see anything. Now I do want to see real quick what the name of the SBC was that Nep was he was submitting into that he did early on. That was Mega Pot of Gold. So green team. Let's see if we can find it here in the expired SBCs on. Yeah, green team. So it was 12K and it was repeatable. So that was also a way that a lot of people had obtained those. And then we actually take a look in FIFA 17, guys, at player items, right? And you had, is there a way that I can like search green team? I don't know if that's going to be here. So I'll probably do it by the nation, and we'll do Ireland and Republic of Ireland. And so you guys can see, right, Coleman. So these cards were on the market, right? So you could buy these off the market as well. And they were probably, when the pot of gold were out, they were ranging around that price. Even the highest rated, the gold ones, about 20K to buy. And EA was kind of using these for like little filler requirements for the rest of the year because obviously when the pot of gold SBC went away, there was not much usage anymore for any of these players. But yeah, I mean, you can see that like even EA at the time, they had released a full promo team, with all these cards. Now I'd be curious to see around that March area, and you guys can see right here, right? So the Irish players, because you needed them all for the SBC, like you're talking an insane return on an investment, right? Because these guys were about 700 coins at one point, and they went all the way up to like 3.5K, which if you just think about it is quite crazy within itself that was going on the game. So this used to happen on FUT. I know it's kind of crazy. I know you probably couldn't believe this. And also, not to mention if we go even further back a little bit, there was a St. Patrick's Day tournament. There was, guys. And I know that's shocking to a lot of you guys. But yes, there was a bunch of these. They used to, so EA nowadays, we have online friendlies, and, EA will put objectives and things like that, into, there, and you guys can grind away and get different things. Well, we used to have these kind of tournaments that would come up during promos. We had a couple during footies, and there was a Green Keen Classic, which started on Friday, and you had to use 18 players from Ireland in your team. And it was an online tournament. You got this Keen untradeable, 70 pace, 81 shooting, 82 dribbling, 79 rated in the middle of March, and you got 20,000 coins. And if you did it offline, and then I think once you got the green keen, but listen, these were super unique because back in the day, we didn't really have a FUT Champs, a squad battle, so people would really grind this, right? Because if you guys don't remember, tournaments used to be 4 games, right? So it would take 4 games to get to the 3 games to get to the final. It's like a FUT draft. Essentially. So, you know, it was a really good way where if you were solid at the game to make some coins, right? Because after you won that first online tournament, you could keep getting 20,000, even offline. You could get 10,000, which at the time was a lot, right? Think about getting 20,000 coins, guys, you know, guaranteed for 4 games. If you actually, you know, put that to what it is now, you know, not everybody in FIFA FUT Champs actually gets rank 1. And in rank 1, you just, I think, just get around 100K. So you'd be getting 100K if you won every tournament. So that's what it used to be with the St. Patrick's Day tournament. And yeah, the Green King Classic is what they put in. And it's kind of funny because I believe at the time as well, if we go back to, if we actually go all the way to FIFA 15 around the time of this tournament, you guys will be able to see the market impact of this tournament, right? And I'm sure you'll see that, you know, most of these players, I wonder if even Legend Keen had gone up on Xbox at the time. I don't know if they have, do they have prices on here for, they don't have graphs, unfortunately. That would have been cool to see it. Yeah, they don't have graphs on here. Oh, it's a shame. I was about to say, because that would be sick to see if they still had graphs, but I don't think they're tracking the data anymore. But you could assume, and I mean, even based on this article storing the information, as always, Irish players are now a ridiculous price in the market. So you haven't built your Irish team. Good luck. You may be lucky enough to be flush with the coins, and if that is the case, then here recommend signings. I mean, we literally have a site that's recommending, you know, the best players to use in this. So, I mean, we used to have some crazy stuff, you know, guys, when it came to this. And you know, I think it's something that EA have kind of filtered out because they weren't really making money on it, but it's definitely something that I miss. I mean, I really think that it's a really cool aspect of FUT. Like, I think it's a nice cool thing that they do. So it's a shame that we didn't really get much this year, but yeah, I wanted to show you guys because I think there's a lot of cool stuff. You know, even when you go ahead and take a look at, we were just looking at it, the FIFA 20 squad building challenge. So let's look up like St. Patrick's Day. Let's look at Patrick's, right? Oh no, they don't even have it. Maybe Saint first. Saint Patrick's Patrick's Day. No, Patrick Vieira. They don't even have the boys in green. I don't. Oh, that actually might have been it. Actually, that was one thing they had dropped. The boys in green. I think this was also an SBC that celebrates St. Patrick's Day with this challenge and earn a special Irish player. So they let you choose 3 players as well, and I think they were all flashback players. So that was pretty cool. It was an inform and an 85. And if we kind of go into FIFA 20 and we take a look at flashbacks, I think in that year, we'll probably find exactly what we're looking for. Although, can you even search by flashback? You can. And then if we look at Republic of Ireland, they're probably all there. So yeah, I mean, we used to get a lot of content for that. I'm surprised that EA didn't do anything this year. I mean, I know we're in the middle of FUT Birthday, and I get that it's not a promo that, I know it's a promo that doesn't make them money, but, you know, it would have been cool to see. We got that McGeady 5-star, 4-star. This was a cool card that they dropped for sure. Shane Long, striker, and then Seamus Coleman. I think some people, you know, put this card for the Prem teams. A bit overpriced, but nice theme for the culture of you know, kind of what was going on. And now in FIFA, on St. Patrick's Day, you guys can buy Tifos in the store, and you can go on the market, and you can buy Irish players today for no added price, no extinction. Republic of Ireland players are 450K. Now, you know what would be really interesting, and I'm curious to see, right? Because I was talking about this the last couple of weeks, that maybe EA was going to do something for St. Patrick's Day. I wonder if these guys went up at all this week, because people used to invest in these cards. People don't really do that anymore. But did St. Patrick's Day cards go up? Now, it's tough to know because he's in the Prem. But it was 900 coins, and now he's 400 coins. I'd be curious to see if we looked at a player maybe that isn't totally impacted. And I probably have it on gold, so maybe like a silver player. Maybe like Robinson. Yeah, let's try Robinson. So let's just see. I mean, I'd be curious to see if people were actually investing in these cards for anything to happen today, and then EA didn't end up doing anything. It's definitely too hard to tell, but smart with the sample size of players that we're looking at. But that would have been really quite interesting to see if that was a thing, because yeah, when we take a look at what we ended up getting today, we got nothing in the department of St. Patrick's Day. You know, there's nothing really there. I don't even think there was a daily SBC besides the kits that they had put in the store. I mean, obviously Nkunku was there, and we got another FUT birthday token. And yeah, I mean, I think that was it. We got the Mbappe card today, and that was about it. So yeah, boys, still a bit of a trip down memory lane. I mean, I probably missed a couple of things that did happen during St. Patrick's Day, guys. That was just, in my experience, what we really used to get. I'm sure if we scrolled a little bit more around, this site, because this site literally has everything. If you look in FUT 14, there was a featured tournament exclusive online and single player themed with the 15,000 plus a 15K pack. FIFA 13 daily promo packs, 15K pack offers. Nice, EA, nice. And then FIFA 15, yep. Yeah, that tournament that we had talked about. FIFA 16, nice promo packs. 23 St. Patrick's Irish team players. So again, right, with regular ratings as unique items. Yeah, I mean, that was the thing in FIFA 7. I think in FIFA 16 as well, it was also super confusing because EA did that, and everybody was like, bro, what's the point? Because that was before we had SBCs. So, when we complain about content these days, I will say that EA have definitely stepped up their game a lot, because I actually really do remember in this game when that happened and everybody was like, yo, what's the deal? Like, what is actually the point of this, right? Because you can see, like, Coleman was the same price as his gold. I think he was like the same, not same price, same in terms of stats. But they had quick sell values, I believe, and they were green, so people wanted to use them. So yeah, boys, just a little bit of a trip down memory lane. Wanted to make this video because I thought it was pretty cool. And yeah, thanks for guys, thanks for all the support on all the videos recently. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks for all the love on the Twitch streams too, guys. If you're not following there, make sure you guys follow. And Twitter as well. Make sure you guys follow in there for every thing that's like information, last stuff I gotta post and keep you guys posted. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Love you guys. Peace.